Good evening. It is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Class Downingtown 132. We thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Talonda Rogers, and I'm the interim director of this nursing program. Class 132 began their nursing journey in March 2024. Tonight, we celebrate these remarkable students who have demonstrated extraordinary dedication, perseverance, and compassion throughout their program. Their transformation from eager beginners to confident healthcare professionals has been inspiring to witness. Class 132, we are immensely proud of you and all of your accomplishments. And we know that you'll make a tremendous impact in the lives of your future patients. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. And now, I would like to introduce Dr. Joseph Fullerton, the Director of Career, Technical, and Customized Education.
Thank you, Mrs. Rogers. Good evening. On behalf of our Executive Director of the Chester County Intermediate Unit, Dr. George Fiore, and our Assistant Executive Director, Dr. Steve Gerhard, I'd like to welcome you to this ceremony tonight. I see folks taking pictures. I'd love for you to take a picture of the graduates right now because of their smiles. They're beautiful. They weren't smiling like this in March of 2024. They saw the books that they had to carry and went, what did I get myself into? But it's a momentous occasion because from March 2024 until tonight, these folks have put in the work, effort, and dedication. And I know they'll be recognized later, but I want to thank the faculty and staff of the PNP program for your hard work, for each and every day that you have provided your wisdom to the graduates of Downingtown 132. And to the graduates, congratulations. What an honor that it is for you to be in our program and now for you to be the new ambassadors of our program and do great things in the world of healthcare. And I would be remiss without thanking all of you that are in the audience. Your dedication to these graduates, your dedication to helping them get through the tough times, which there was just what, one or two? The good times that you're going to celebrate here tonight. Graduates, keep smiling. You're going to make a difference in this world that can never, ever be duplicated. Continue your hard work. Continue your dedication to the profession, and congratulations for this amazing, amazing accomplishment. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fullerton. Graduates, please stand. Upon achievement of program requirements, these graduates have successfully completed a Pennsylvania State Board of Nursing approved and ASIN accredited practical nursing program. It is with great pride that I present to you the 132nd full-time Downingtown class of the Chester County Intermediate Unit Practical Nursing Program. You may be seated. I now welcome Class President Sarah Scott to present the guest speaker.
Hi, everybody. Alrighty, our guest speaker is Miss Holly. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce. Miss Holly started her nursing career at Brandywine School of Nursing and graduated in 2004. She worked hard at various settings such as maternity and advanced neonatal nurse resuscitator. Then off to long-term care to be a nurse manager, which she very quickly realized was not for her. She has been involved in the emergency services since she was in high school and finally found her nursing niche in the emergency department. She spent 17 years in the ER and loved every minute of it. Miss Holly obtained her BSN while working in the ER. She thought she would always end up in education as she loved precepting all new nurses. Moving into having her dream job of teaching new nurses has been very exciting for her. Watching the development of being a novice nurse to one that is ready to be out in the real world of healthcare is one of the many things that she loves about her job. Miss Holly. And we love her very much.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. Okay, I'm gonna put this back up here. Sorry. Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to see all of you here and so proud of all these girls sitting in front of us. Love them all so much. I'm a very emotional person. I guarantee I'm not going to get through this speech without crying, so I apologize ahead of time, but I'm going to do my best, okay? So here we go. Good evening, graduates, families, friends, and colleagues. Today, as we gather to celebrate your achievements, I can't help but think of each of you as a beautiful, resilient flower. You've grown from tiny seeds of ambition and possibly scared to death individuals into strong, blossoming nurses ready to make a difference in the world. When I think of all of you, I see all types of different flowers that together make an awesome and unique bouquet. Keep your uniqueness as you expand upon your nursing journey. Never lose who you are, but do not be afraid of change as you continue to grow in your career. So let's talk about your journey so far. Like a flower, your journey began with a seed, a dream or a passion to become a nurse. You planted that seed when you decided to pursue this path, and it required courage and commitment. Just as a seed needs rich soil to root itself, you needed a solid foundation of knowledge and support. You were making your building blocks and developing that nurse gut that I promised you would get. Your instructors, classmates, and loved ones were that nourishing soil, helping you to find your footing as you learned the basics of nursing care. This was not an easy transition to make, as some of you started with no previous experience in healthcare, and it took hard work to grow those roots of your nursing foundation. Then came the water, the constant effort and dedication you poured into your studies. You balanced exams, clinicals, late-night study sessions, and long shifts, but never losing sight of your goal. Staying after class sometimes, studying anytime, anywhere you could. Sometimes you may have felt defeated, but you knew that you needed to stay hydrated to keep going. And no, I'm not going to quiz you right now about what kind of fluid you would need. You soaked up every bit of knowledge, letting it flow through you as you grew stronger in your skills. Sunlight represents the passion and positivity you brought to your journey. In nursing, your passion fuels your perseverance. Even during difficult times, you allowed the light of your dedication to keep you moving forward. There will be times the sun will set and there will be darkness, but remember, tomorrow is a new day and the sun will come out again. Try not to let the dark times dampen your light and motivation, and keep pushing forward. Keep learning and be flexible. You have learned to bend without breaking, just as flowers turn towards the sun despite the storms. Finally, flowers flourish when they are nurtured and cared for, just as you must care for yourselves as you move forward in your careers. Just as a flower needs water and sunlight, you need balance, rest, and continued growth. Never forget to nurture your own well-being while you care for others. This whole thought really spoke to me as a seasoned, and some might even say well-seasoned nurse. May all of you always take time for self-care. Nurse burnout is at an all-time high, and us nurses always make concessions to take care of our patients, but too often forget about taking care of ourselves. Please do not forget that you have to be at your best to give your best to others. Today, you are blooming. You have weathered the challenges, soaked in the knowledge, and let your passion guide you. As you step into your careers, remember that self-care is not a luxury, it's essential. Tend to your own roots, keep reaching for the light, and you will continue to flourish as remarkable nurses. Congratulations, graduates. Go out and bloom wherever you are planted. Much love to you guys.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Ms. Brown. I would now like to introduce the class awards for valedictorian and salutatorian. The salutatorian of Class 132 has shown remarkable hard work and determination throughout the program. This bright, quick learner demonstrates outstanding intelligence and always asks thoughtful questions with well-reasoned responses. Though new to healthcare, her wonderfully beautiful, sweet, and caring personality allowed her patients to respond to her so well. Her genuine compassion and unwavering kindness towards classmates, combined with her love for being with patients, made her an all-around stellar student. Please join me in congratulating the salutatorian of Class 132, Ms. Autumn Wilson. Recognition of the valedictorian. The valedictorian of Class 132 embodies excellence, strength, and remarkable intelligence. Her superior time management skills and strong work ethic shine through as she puts her heart into everything she does. This bright, quick learner brings valuable life experience to nursing while consistently going above and beyond, mentoring fellow students and providing compassionate care. Always asking insightful questions with thoughtful responses, she collaborates beautifully with staff and truly loves being with patients. Considerate towards classmates, teachers, and patients alike, she exemplifies what it means to be a patient advocate who puts others first. This all-around outstanding student will make a wonderful nurse, always prioritizing patient welfare above all else. Please help me congratulate the valedictorian of Class 132, Taryn Fetterman.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today, we gather to celebrate not just the end of our journey in nursing school, but the beginning of countless more adventures as nurses. As Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter once said, it matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. Looking back at the very beginning, I remember being so nervous about even enrolling in the LPN program. I'd heard stories of nursing school and how grueling it could be, how impossible it could seem. I didn't think I could do it. At 33 years old, I'd been out of school for over a decade. Was I too old to come back now? I had 5 kids, including a hyperactive 2-year-old and a 10-month-old baby. Would I have time to study and get schoolwork done? I seriously questioned if I'd be able to balance nursing school, a part-time job, and being a mom and wife. I'm not saying it was easy, and there were many times it was anything but balanced, but I did it. And in doing so, I learned so much about myself and grew tremendously as a person. Like all of you, I owe so much of my success to my family and loved ones who stood by me through thick and thin, encouraging me when I doubted myself and celebrating every milestone, big and small. To our teachers and mentors, thank you for sharing your wisdom, pushing us to grow, and reminding us of the impact a nurse can have on a life. You have all been amazing, and there is no way to thank you enough for leading us through the past 15 months, helping to shape us into the nurses we are today. I know it was challenging, and there were times you probably wanted to pull your hair out, but we got through it. Reflecting on our time in nursing school, a kaleidoscope of memories comes to mind. The first time we put on our scrubs, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness, trying to play Jeopardy for the first time in level 1, quickly discovering that there are some overly competitive personalities in our class that make it difficult to play games, especially when the rules are less than solid. Miss Holly's pre-exam Zoom reviews, level 2. So many snow days, level 3, putting us on Zoom what seemed like every week. The late nights spent poring over slides and reviewing flashcards until information started seeping into our dreams. And perhaps most importantly, those profound moments of connection with patients during clinical, when we realized the true power and privilege of this profession. Through it all, we had each other. The friendships forged in nursing school are unlike any other, founded on a shared mission to care for others. We've laughed together, cried together, and pulled each other through the toughest challenges. This spirit of camaraderie and support is the very essence of nursing. Do you know what the greatest gift anyone can receive in his lifetime? The greatest gift we can receive is to have the chance, just once, to make a difference. Dr. Stephen Strange. As we step into our roles as nurses, remember that every interaction matters. A kind word, a gentle touch, or taking an extra moment to listen can be the greatest medicine. We have the opportunity to bring light and comfort during some of the darkest times in people's lives. Never lose sight of the difference you can make by simply being present and compassionate. To my classmates, I challenge you to embrace the future with open arms. The future belongs to those who truly believe in their dreams. Today, we have made these dreams a reality. Let this be the stepping stone for each one of us on our journey. With each new day, opportunities will present themselves. Be happy with who you are today, but never stop imagining who you could be tomorrow. Care more than you think is wise, than others think is wise. Risk more than others think is safe. Dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. There is no need to reach for the stars. If we look deep inside ourselves, we will find that the stars are already within us. We enter a profession rooted in empathy, resilience, and service. Let us never forget the responsibility and privilege that comes with wearing our scrubs. Let us carry forward the lessons we have learned, lead with humility, and continue to advocate for our patients and each other. As we begin our careers, I know we'll face challenges. Some we expect, many we do not. But if nursing school has taught us anything, it's that we are stronger than we think, braver than we believe, and that together we are unstoppable. This is our day. It is the day we have been working so diligently towards, because today, my friends and classmates, we did it. Today, we are graduate nurses. Congratulations, Cohort 132. The future of nursing is bright because of each of you. We did it, guys.
Thank you, Taryn. That was a wonderful speech. The Practical Nurses Pledge. I now welcome class president Sarah Scott onto the stage to lead her class in the Practical Nurses Pledge.
Classmates, please stand. I sincerely pledge myself to dedicate my life to delivery of health care, to maintain high standards of personal ethics, and to advance the knowledge of my profession. I will endeavor to conserve life, alleviate suffering, and promote health. I will be an advocate to those in need and provide for the well-being of those in my care without prejudice. I will not use my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity, neither will I disclose any personal matters entrusted to me. With integrity, I will practice my vocation as a responsible member of the healthcare profession. I will follow these precepts and guard them sacredly. Graduates, you may sit.
I now invite a song blessing Fonge onto the stage. I now invite the other class officers for Class 132 and Class 133 onto the stage as I call your names. Sarah Scott, President. Taryn Fetterman, Vice President. Dawn Myers, Secretary. Autumn Wilson, Treasurer. Indigo Kennedy, Resource. Class officers of Class 133, will you join us on the stage? Natasia Hatfield, President. Kaylee Vaughn, Vice President. Quinessa Brown, Secretary. Logan Wiggins, Treasurer. Christina Juarez, Resource. The Nightingale Lamp. During the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale gained the nickname the Lady with the Lamp, deriving from a phrase in a report in the London Times which described her as a ministering angel whose slender form glides quietly along each corridor. She may be observed alone with a little lamp in her hand making her solitary rounds, caring for the sick and wounded soldiers. Within 6 months of her arrival in Scutari, the mortality rate dropped from 42.7% to 2.2%. Florence insisted on adequate lighting, diet, hygiene, and activity. She was well ahead of her time. She understood even then that the mind and body worked together, that cleanliness helped to prevent infection, and that promoted healing. As a symbol of unity and caring in the nursing profession, our graduating class officers from Class 132 will pass the lamp to the next graduating class officers from Class 133, reminding them that in our high-tech healthcare world, not to lose sight of the caring component of nursing. You may exchange lamps. Thank you for exchanging lamps and continuing our tradition of caring and compassion. Recognition of faculty and staff. I would now like to take the moment to recognize our practical nursing staff and faculty in the audience this evening. These hardworking individuals dedicate a lot of time and have impacted each of these students' lives while in the program. Faculty and staff, please stand when I call your name to be acknowledged, and remain standing, please. Holly Brown, Julia Freevert, Gigi Hayes, Lisa Hotchkiss, Leslie James, Stacy Krasner, Anna Richards, Maria Schultz, Leslie Waltz. This team is what makes our program so special. Their experience, dedication, and hard work to meet the students' needs on a daily basis is outstanding. I thank all of you for contributing and making this program so amazing. You may be seated. I'd also like to recognize someone very special to us in the audience tonight. That is our former director, Beth Ann Puckett. If you can just wave your hand. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I know the students are so excited to see you. As I share often with the students and graduates, we are most thankful to have met each of them. Our life is changed as each class teaches us life lessons. And in the end, we are better teachers and better people because of meeting all of you, so thank you. National Honor Society. Attaining academic excellence in such a rigorous program is commendable. I would like to recognize graduates who met the academic requirements for the National Association of Licensed Practical Nurses Honor Society. The graduates who have demonstrated and achieved this honor are wearing gray and burgundy cords this evening. Will the following students stand and be recognized? Zeta Bookman, Taryn Fetterman, Aaliyah Morgan, Sierra Thomas McCabe, Sarah Scott, Autumn Wilson. You may be seated. Recognition of PNP ambassadors. PNP ambassadors represent the practical nursing program at school and community events, volunteering their time above and beyond school hours. These students volunteer their time at open houses, fall festivals, college fairs, and help recruit future practical nursing students. Will the following students please stand and be recognized? Kenshea Huggins. Indigo Kennedy Peoples. Dawn Myers, Sarah Scott, Amira Smith, Tori White. You may be seated. Recognition of student tutors and clinical helpers. Today, I also have the privilege of recognizing students who went above and beyond their own studies to help others succeed. These individuals gave freely of their time and knowledge to tutor students in cohorts below them and volunteered to lead and guide in clinical, embodying the collaborative spirit that makes our nursing program so strong. Their selfless acts of service reflect the very best of what it means to be a nurse, caring for others and helping them grow. Please stand when your name is called so we can properly honor your dedication. Taryn Fetterman. Asong Blessing Fonge. Jasmine Jennings. Aaliyah Morgan. Sarah Scott. Sierra Thomas McCabe. Tori White. You may be seated. I now invite Ms. Holly to the stage. Now's the time you've all been waiting for, awarding of the diplomas. Each student received a school pin. Every school has a distinct pin which easily identifies the graduates to their fellow alumni and is a source of pride. We always wear our school pins over our heart. Graduates, when I call your name, please come to the stage. Indigo Kennedy Peoples. Autumn Wilson. Sierra Thomas McCabe. Shirley Fougere. Zeta Bookman. Dawn Myers. Amira Smith. Kristen Moyer. Tori White. Aaliyah Morgan. Taryn Fetterman. Sarah Scott. Jasmine Jennings. Kenshea Huggins. A Song Blessing Fonge. As the graduates come join me back on the stage, I would like to say a special thank you as we bring our ceremony to a close. Thank you to TCH Brandywine for hosting our event, our CCIU administration, communications team, and Blossom Boutique Florists. And I especially want to thank you all for joining us tonight as our guests here this evening. One last thing. To conclude our ceremony, in unison with each other, please move your tassel from the right to the left. I now present to you our newest PNP alumni and nurse colleagues, the graduates of class Downingtown 132.